this match, Bangladesh-Netherlands, will not just strengthen their chances of reaching the Super 8s in this tournament, they'll also strengthen their chances to qualify directly for the final, to get into the Super 8s, to join South Africa. Kemar does get the ball to swing. He'll swing it into the left-handers, but he's got to get his line outside that off stump.
Yeah, if conditions are conducive to shape, he definitely will.
Middle of the practice before the game started. He is so tall, ripping it. Shanto, what has he done? Vikram Singh takes the catch. The batter thought he might have been given a wide, but batters always try and test their luck. Short, pulled, and he hasn't caught hold of this, but it will land safely. Tanzit living dangerously. Better helps it around, there's no fine leg, it's 4. Tanzit using the pace.
Yeah, the pace and the bounce and just helping it over that short 45. First boundary of the day, and that'll be nice positive vibes for the batters. I think they'll be a little bit disappointed about the line there. He obviously has to try and pull the tight one. He's got a slip in place, but just because of the way it headed down that leg side, it was a bit of easy picking.
Yeah, with the fine leg in certain circle, anything down leg side, you ask for trouble.
Goes down the pitch, swings hard. Now that has hit the rope on the full. If it has done that, it's a flat 6.
And you've got a first 4, now we've got a first maximum. I think it's definitely on the corner, I think. But the use of the feet, give himself some room. Saw in New York, it was very difficult, even though if you used your feet there, the nature of the surface, it was slow. It was, a lot of players were clothing the delivery, trying to whack it away. I think that's landed straight on the corner. And I think we've got 10 from 2 in this over in the last 2 deliveries.
Yeah, it's a cracking shot. And you need to read the pace as quickly as possible. Yep, maximum there from the bat of Tanzir Hassan.
Guess what? So that's his first 6 in the T20 World Cup. Tell me what, he's hit that well. Offside again. Oh, that has bounced nastily. Tim Pringle, the fielder, out. He caught his legs in the turf. He went down before the ball had got to him. You can see a great big clod. Short. That's hit him. It's lodged itself. Helmet absolutely has. Stuck in the visor. Allowed outside for the first 6 overs. Final ball of the 3rd coming. Cracked away. Pringle's after it, and he can't stop it going for 4 at night. Here's Aryan Dutt. Lytton Das goes for the sweep, goes for the sweep. Oh, that's a catch! Engelbrecht with a catch. Brilliant. Short of a length. Picked up nicely. That is 4. It's a tremendous effort by Logan from Big, diving to save the boundary. Through the covers, Shakib Al Hassan has timed this beautifully. It's 4.
Yeah, it's a lovely cover drive. It's just a touch fuller from Migran. And he latches onto it. A little bit shimmy down the wicket also from Shakib Al Hassan. Knowing the surface that if you can go to the pitch of the deliveries, runs are to be made.
But the point you made out a little earlier is that Shakib has had a look at it. He's just had a little nudge and a nurdle. He hasn't gone after everything. Tucks it around the corner. There is a fine leg there now.
Kept his eyes on it all the way. Crucially as well, those ones are hard, aren't they, Polly? So if you hit your elbows on the ground when you land, that's when the ball can pop out. Van Beek is into the attack, so he's replaced Aryan Dutt, the double wicket taker. Boundary served up.
happy with that start. You have to be on point in these T20 internationals. You can't afford to offer up anything for free, even if it is your first delivery of the encounter. And that's short, that's wide, it's a nice surface, and up and over. But you'd probably say it's a bit of a gift.
Nepal, 2 in the game against South Africa. That's got through as well. Back for the points. Productive over so far for Bangladesh.
Yeah, this is a brilliant shot. Now, I think this is the nature of the surface. It's definitely coming on nicely as a batter. You're able to play your shots. We saw them struggling in New York to get balls away and find boundaries. It's not the case. And from a bowling perspective, you kind of had a huge margin for error. You could just back of a length and hold up or stay a little bit low or bounce steeply. Not the case here. It's coming on a bit like a runway, like next door to the ground with the old.
And searching for those options, the correct ones. There's breeze on one side and using the breeze on the other.
Well, that one's flown away. Shakib into the runs, then into the stands.
And I'm loving how he's taking it on here as well. If he was to go back into his shell, that wouldn't be what the doctor ordered here for Bangladesh. Now 2 for 50, so it's been a pretty solid power play. Shakib taking it on.
As a bowler, you still wouldn't be convinced by that shot. It's a bit of a top edges, and he's trying to paddle it around the corner, and its top edge and has gone back to fine leg where there's no one position because that fine leg is in the inner ring, and they've got square leg back as the option. So they'll keep testing him, I think, over the next over or two, particularly once the power play is completed and they can put 2 men back.
Going fuller, and this could be 4 more. It is. Well, it turns a good. Basteleda is into the attack. Oh, aggression, real aggression from Tanzid. Excellent use of the feet.
It's a proper shot, isn't it? Later decided to change the angle, decided to come around and just met straight away with a bit of aggression. Started using his feet, being somewhere near the pitch and just whacking it through the extra cover area. It's quality.
This is comfortably Tanzid's best score of the tournament so far. Single figures in the matches against both Sri Lanka and South Africa. Nearly off the hip, he's found the gap, has he? The dive is to no avail. He knew exactly where he wanted to place it.
And boundaries coming both sides of the wicket as well, Polly. So immediately that tells you that the captain is actually trying to search for a plan. These bowlers just aren't backing it up.
A bit of a hangover effect, and I would touch a little bit on the New York surface. You know, sometimes you play on a pitch where it's so conducive to helping you as a bowler, where you just hit the area and no one can really get the ball away. Then all of a sudden you come on a bit of a belter, and your margins are so small. And that's where they've been wrong. They've offered up width, they've been too straight. I mean, the last, what is it? They've gone for 27 runs in the last 8 deliveries. So it's been a real catalyst period here for Bangladesh.
We waited for that one. Involved! Or misfield. And he'll come back. Well, after pulling off a stunning catch earlier, Engelbrecht lets one through.
Yeah, we'll forgive him. We'll forgive him for this one. The power play package, an inspired decision to get Aaron Dutt back into the mix from a selection perspective. All the left-handers, he picked up a wicket to start. And then they started to find the odd boundary. The timing started to come. A bit of brilliance in the field, and the second wicket was down. But the last over of 19 and the 6th over of the power play meant that they got to 54.
Well, the pitch is always going to be a note of interest because it was an unknown quantity relayed as part of the refurbishments on this ground. So far, we're seeing batters certainly being able to play their shots.
It's passed with flying colour. Decides to go up and into the breeze. Difficult for both batter and fielder. That's a brilliant effort. Stumbled a little bit in his foot.
been with the team since May 2022. Started off as interim coach. High, that's into the wind, could be another chance. Another one taken in the deep. You don't hit into the wind here. And it's a third wicket for the Netherlands.
It's a good little period for the Netherlands because they've not leaking boundaries here. Yes, they managed to pick up a wicket, break that partnership that we spoke about, but they have kept the pressure, which is really good.
What a really good shot that.
Close up to the shore. We had the same strategy in Durban, which was my home ground.
Pringle strikes. Pringle giving himself some room. That's another beautifully timed shot from Shakib. Goodness me, that's raced to the boundary.
Yeah, in the last over, we saw a fantastic shot put back.
That's a terrific shot from Mamadullah. Brings up the 100, but it was such control.
2 games and made just 8, and then into the bowlers.
Full length, lofts it. That's a great looking strike. Mamadullah with as clean a strike as you could see. What a great finish to the over for Bangladesh, not for the Dutch. 112 for 4.
That is his 206s in T20 International, and what a way to finish the over in search of a boundary. He's gone for the maximum, 84 meters. Really good hit from Mamadullah.
Shakib now on 49 from 37. This is that 6. How good a strike. He's well back in the crease. So he's allowed the ball, he's watched that ball onto the blade for as long as he could because he's well back in his crease. Oh, that's beaten everyone. That's beaten everyone. No keeper would like to see that going through him. It's 4 byes. That's tough for Scott Edwards.
Lighted it nicely, but difficult down that leg side.
That might have been an opportunity for stumping here also. And they just missed the ball completely.
It's gone after him. Bit of bottom hand. Man out there can only tip it over the bar. It's 6. Not sure if he got a fingertip to it, but it's an ambitious shot, and it's come off from Mamadullah.
It's a good shot. He's decided now that he has to take few chances here, and he's gone the other side of the ground where he's not hitting into the wind. That's the reason why he's gone just above the hands, outstretched hands of the fielder. So another 6 from the bat of Mamadullah.
I feel like Mamadullah saying this is the over to target.
Down the pitch, over extra. That's beautiful. The diving, despairing effort out in the deep extra fence, can't stop it. Has Mamadullah mentally pulled the trigger? Picked up, man out there, underneath it, takes the catch, Engelbrecht again, who else would it be?
It off.
Crunch list, Jafar Ali. He left nothing on the pitch after that.
Now this is smart cricket, because when you are in this kind of a situation playing the 19th over, most of the times the batters will be eyeing to hit it in the onside, go cross batted. He didn't. He went offside, and that's exactly what you needed, because the fielders were inside the circle, and it's raced over to the boundary.
Jafar Ali, just look how low he is in the crease. Watch how much he crouches here. Haydos, pick up on this. He's short. Watch him now. Watch the knee bend. He gets lower and lower. Down he goes. Down he goes. Look at that. So he's set himself up with a good base there.
Yeah, the base is important, Wilco, as we all know, but it's actually the backlift that gets his feet going towards the ball as well. He starts to give his hands some some movement, a little bit like a golfer does on a tee. Just a little wiggle at the start to break the momentum of the cricket bat. Then he climbs into his work.
Short, he almost jumps at it. He's hit that well, and it's 4. That pinged off the bat.
Yeah, that's a great shot. You're saying offside, they kept it low and into the breeze. This time, what he was thinking here is to hit the fielder in the deep, the mid-wicket fielder, and let the breeze come around. Take the ball into the gap. Had to fetch it, but did have the control.
Just watch his feet here. They're off the ground here. Watch here. There we are. For a split second, both his feet are off the ground. He had to improvise. That's 4 more. Scott Edwards can't stop that. It's gone for 4.
Got 5 batting resources in the stand.
Oh, it's 4. First slip. You're not going to have a slip there at this stage in the last over of a T20 international. It goes for 4 and brings up the 150.
Lucky for Shakib Al Hasan, genuine edge. The fielder was inside the circle at short third. Just taking the base of the ball, the cutter a little bit too wide, and outside edge does the trick. It might have been a wide.
3 balls to go. Shakib off the gloves. Doesn't matter what it comes off. It's 4 more. And Shakib moving around his crease. He's proving a headache here for Deleda.
Jaka Ali and Shakib Al Hasan, they're just going to work now. They've got 0 fear. 10 runs already, 14 off the last. Partnership looking solid.
Yeah, 27 and 13, and they've come at such a rate of knots, and they're unusual strokes. This is what Shakib does.
Right, in terms of bowling the Yorkers.
Leg side, turns it leg side. They will go back for the second. Shakib's going to have to hurry. Is he in? He's dived to make his ground. They're going to have a look at this. Scott Edwards has done well, but 20 overs gone. It stands at
a last match series that they played. It was in the 3rd game. In fact, Michael Levitt, highest score in T20 cricket for the Netherlands, and the 2nd highest score was by this man here, Max O'Dowd. Best was against Malaysia. Super setting, and the match set up a super way. Are we going to get a super over? Who knows?
That's far away, Fergus. Interesting to see they're going with the Fizz first up. He didn't open against South Africa. I think that could be the reason. With the wind, the breeze coming across the ground, the new ball, and looking to get him to shape the ball back in towards these right-handers and target the stumps.
Gone up in the air, and the catch is taken. The ball just held in the wind. Ridoy takes the coach is holding into the shape of the shot. Just like that. Crunched through the offside by Max O'Dowd. A good end to the over.
straight back at him, smashes it back, and Tanzim Hassan Shakib holds on.
Hard hands.
Oh, now then, that's great looking shot. Vikram Singh down on one knee and launches it for 6.
Magnificent control, and didn't try and overhit it. The temptation on slower pitches that are bouncing a bit is to lose your control and shape. Wonderful shot.
There's a breeze, but that...
Both the batters have taken him on. This time is the right-hander. Engelbrecht was pitched up and it went with the turn. That is a cracking looking shot.
Just checking to see whether they made contact directly with the boundary cushion. It's almost like a Yorker. Did it get there? Whoa, I'm not so sure. Both at the same time, simultaneously.
It looked like a six. I think I'm going to have to have another look at this. Because in a match which could be so Dutch captain. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He made up his mind to go down the pitch, and Vikram.
Oh, hit hard. That's four. A few more of these and Netherlands will eat into this run rate.
Oh, gee. We are seeing some really high-class cricket here. That's what Polly was talking about before. You get the odd boundary, but then run hard. Look at this. That is absolutely smoked.
It was effortless. Just
Got plenty on it. Well, these boundaries have so much value attached to them at this stage of the innings.
Had a couple of goes in here.
Tanzim Saqib earlier. Aerial. Can it beat the infield? No, it can't. A vital wicket for Bangladesh, and Tanzim, safe hands. This Mushtaq Ahmed. What a time to get the wicket.
Yeah, the score 1-1-1. It's unlucky for many. This time a little bit of turn and a little bit of bounce, and it was enough. Staring into the sun, he took his eye off the ball. As the ball hit his hands, his fingers, turned his head away. Not a great technique, but it's effective.
Into the sun, so he did well, really well. Got him. Work behind the and we'll have a look upstairs, please.
Well, Bangladesh very confident here.
TV umpire directed and an umpire review for a stumping. I've checked the feet and immediate delivery. Can you go side? Cleanly and just feel that roll right. That's when it's out of his crease with the belt that's lodged and ready to make the decision.
That is quick work from Lytton Das. Brilliant.
That's gone straight up in the air. Rishad's under it and takes the catch. And surely that is the game now for Bangladesh. It's been a really fantastic period of play with Rishad and Mustafiza combining. They've taken 4 wickets for 6 runs.
Rishad Hussain has been fantastic. He got hammered by Vikram Singh earlier in the piece, but he's come back and he's been brilliant to the right-handers in particular. 2 vital wickets in his last over. Now picking up a wicket with his first delivery of his 4th over. He's got 3 for 26. Unfortunately, that's the last over.
Power play and 54 in their last 5 overs, and that proved decisive. Let's go down now to Alison Mitchell, and she's with the 2 captains.